Well, mm, good morning to you all. So, this now will be my review for Fairy Tale 373 entitled Alive or Dead. So, basically, this chapter, let's say, nothing very big happens. In the first half of the chapter, we see the conversation between Natsu and Zeref, and we learn that basically Zeref is not linked with the guild Tartarus, even if the members that are the guild they are kinda demons from his books. Um, he is not affiliated with the guild, and apparently the goal of the guild is to meet him, or the goal of the master of the guild and is to meet Zeref. And I think that what, let's say, Zeref implies is that the master of Tartarus is after him, or after his head or his power or something like that. So obviously Natsu tries to attack Zeref, but he is unable to cut him down, and basically then Zeref disappears, kinda saying that he is curious to see who will reach him first, Natsu or the master of Tartarus' hand. So this is quite strange in a way, um, because I was under the impression that the goal of Tartarus was to return to Zeref, but it appears that's not the case. So maybe they want to topple down Zeref and take his powers, because it kind of gives the feeling from the speaking between Natsu and Zeref that that might be the goal of the Master of Tartarus, but we will have to see what will happen in the future. Uh, then we cut to Erza and other members of the guild. Eventually, they kinda decided to go inside the cube through the hole that Erza opened when she attacked uh, Kyoka, and we see that Kyoka, in fact, is not dead, like I did say on my last review. So we will have a fight between Erza and Kyoka in the next chapters. So it will be an interesting fight. Then we go to Lizana, and eventually Lizana reach that underground laboratory, and she found Amira that, like we did see, was able to free herself from the tubes. And then they are confronted by Scylla, that is quite upset because the plan that she devised to blow up Fairy Tail and kill all the members, it's a failure, because all the members of the Fairy Tail are alive. So she says to Mira and to Lisandra, or mainly to Mira, that she will take her sister with her, and Mira goes into his demon powers. So we will have a fight between Mira and Syla. That will also appears to be an interesting fight, let's say. And then basically we have Wendy, Lucy, Happy, and Charles. They go to the control room, and the guy that was there, the strange guy with one eye, he kinda hides, and basically um, he is distressed because the place where Face appeared is not exactly the same as they planned, and at the same time, Wendy and Lucy are kind of trying to come to a solution to stop Face, and then they are confronted by the guy with the skeleton mask, and apparently this guy will be fighting against Lucy and Wendy, it appears. So basically this chapter basically sets up uh, future fights, and kinda adds some mystery to the identity of and the Master of Tartarus, because Natsu knows that this is the guy that Dragneel tried to kill in the past but was not able to do it. And one word that Zeref says is quite enigmatic, because he says to Natsu that he will need, when he reach, and he will need to make a choice between life or death. So that was quite enigmatic, and we will have to see what will happen. So, and besides this, basically this was a setting, a chapter to setting up future matches that will happen in the next chapters. Kyoka versus Erza, Mira versus Syla, and Wendy and Lucy versus the guy with the skull mask. So that's it. So this is my review for Fairy Tale 373. Hope you enjoy. Stay well, peace, and see you soon.